and welcome. I'm going to be showing you guys how to create your own visual diaries through exploration. This past Saturday, I actually had the opportunity to just walk around my neighborhood and just explore some of the beautiful sights of spring and friendship. It's always really important to just take videos and just mark up like how you're experiencing your own life. Helps you to just be aware of all the beautiful things that are happening around you too. And so now I'll be showing you how to create your own visual diary. The materials that you'll need actually really isn't that much. I chose to just create this visual diary after I was done exploring, but you're welcome to take your notebook and draw and create and take notes of anything that you may have seen while you're there. The materials that I'll be using for this is just a notebook, a pencil, and a black pen or black marker. But you can feel free to use any other color that you would like for it. I use the pencils to just mark out where I would want to have the images and the different notes that I want to take. But you're welcome to really just freeform it as you feel. It's always really important to put the date and time too, just so when you look back in your notebook, you can remember what's going on too. As you can see, I'm checking my phone for the date just because I took photos with my smartphone. When you start this too, make sure you have a working pen. I was in the middle of writing and then realized, well, my pen didn't work, so I had to go and look for a new one. In this visual diary, I'm just including the date and the location. I'll also be including the time that I had it too. And then just draw out anything that you noticed from your travels. Did you notice like a nice tree in spring bloom? Was it like a berry or a flower that you hadn't paid attention to before? So from the photos I took on my phone, now I'm just recreating that in my notebook. But like I said before, you can always just take your notebook out with you while you're on a daily walk or a drive or just experiencing somewhere new, and then you can write that down as well. Something else that's really great to include is just some notes about where you were, what happened, maybe some feelings that you may have had while you were walking or exploring the city around you. In the notebook right now, I'm writing, I went for a walk on a beautiful Saturday morning at Friendship Park in Pittsburgh, and it was a beautiful day. I'm also going to include the time of day that I went out for this walk, which is at 8:50 in the morning. Including notes in your pieces too really helps you just to remember where you were at the time, even when you want to go back and recreate that same scenery after. One of the other things I really liked when I was walking was how just the floor looked. And so I included that in this too. I'm also writing down some of the things that I saw or experienced on my walk. On the left-hand side, I'm putting things I saw, which was just yellow flowers, and I got the chance to say hello to some neighbors. I also was able to grab some of my favorite coffee too. Visual diaries are really important in the creative process just because it makes the things that you experience very tangible. It also helps you remember. Think of just a regular diary or a journal, but now you're just including drawings and maybe adding different feelings. You can even get really more creative and add different textures, dried flowers, or things that you picked up along the way. Now I'm just adding just a little bit more detail to make my notebook look a little bit more full. And there you have it. You just now created your own visual diary entry. Until next time, happy creating!
Thanks so much for joining us this week for Saturday Crafternoon. We would love to see what you've created. To do so, please share by posting on our Facebook page, tagging us on Instagram at AssemblePGH, or email me at my email, leah@assemblepgh.org. And if you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.